Alright there, guys. Welcome back to another video. I know you haven't seen me in a little while. I'm sorry. So the last video that I did for you guys was the day that I brought the bike in. And yeah, it was last month, not this previous Monday, the Monday before it, last week. Because it needed to be fixed, there's some problems with it that I didn't like, or that came out that I didn't like having on it. So after I did the fucking vlog that Monday, I brought the bike in. Then me and my mom ran home. Or no, what we did was I loaded the bike up on the bike carrier on my mom's truck. My brother took the dogs out. I sat with my bike outside because it was already on the carrier on the truck. And then my brother brought the dogs back in from outside, opened the door, waited for them. We all jumped in the truck. My brother dropped my brother off at work because he is off of school that day. Why, I don't know, but whatever. And then my mom brought me. So what we did was, because my mom likes taking Ashlyn to bring my brother to work, because Ashlyn will eventually, if you guys know the Green Bay area, you know where Ashlyn is. But Ashlyn will eventually hit Oneida. And my brother's work is in the strip mall on Oneida. So then what we did, we dropped my brother off at work. Like I said, why he's off of school, that day, I don't remember. So then me and my mom backtracked to Ashland. Instead of turning left to go back into Green Bay, we went into, turned right to go into De Pere, because Ashland goes into De Pere too. So then what we did was we backtracked through De Pere to get on the Riverside, because the bike shop that I bring my bike to is on Riverside. And so that's why we had to backtrack through De Pere to get to Riverside so I could bring my bike in. So then we dropped the bike off, I bring it in. Well, Mom waits. Then we backtrack back home to drop the bike off. Then we go to Menards. And then we go to Costco. Then I think we go to Costco. Then I think we go to Walmart after that. But I remember going to Menards after the bike shop because I bought some more sockets. And then, we just went shopping, and I kind of fucking wish I'd have had my bike that following fucking Tuesday, because I had that Tuesday off too. And I wanted to get a vlog in that day, but nah. But as you that said that I could have rode his bike, but you know me, I don't like riding fucking Walmart bikes anymore. Now seeing that what professional like BMX riders and professional like mountain bike riders do to them, I don't want to touch them anymore. I mean, yeah, if I technically have to, I will. Like if my brother, like if we go camping, like for instance, one time this past camping season, my brother likes riding my dad's bike, and my brother was having issues with it wanting to shift. He's like, Cole, why don't you jump on Dad's bike? Let me take your bike and see if you can figure out what the fuck's wrong with Dad's bike. So I was like, all right. And I was like, there's most likely nothing wrong. You're probably most likely not going fast enough to shift, for the bike to want to shift. Because it's got the whiskey, I call it the whiskey throttle shifters, because you got to twist them to shift. And hang on. So I'm shifting between gears. We find a straight stretch on a road there at Bay Shore. And I'm shifting. I'm like, I don't know what your problem is. It's shifting fine for me. You're most likely not, either pedaling fast enough or you're not putting enough power down to, make the bike shift. So I don't know. Then he eventually got it. And then we just left it at that. And then, so you guys got to hear this. So this previous Sunday, right? I'm at work. And there's a chore on daily, the listing that for every day, or, showing where people are going to be or whatever. And mind you, I had to close. That was one of the last nights that I had to close at 9:30. And then so, what the chore was is that the manager that I was working with had to clean the break room at my work, right? And so I said, hey, I got nothing to do right now. I'll help you. So I'm organizing this box of fucking wires and cords and all this other shit. And I find a fucking couple of cords that are junk. Not really. They're not, they weren't junk. I just said, hey, these are junk. They're not worth keeping. Hence, if they get used, it could burn the store down, the building, my work. It could burn the store down. And the manager I was working with was like, yeah, throw them out. I was like, okay, I'm just going to take them home because I'm going to scrap them then. So that's what I did is I took them home, scrapped them. Not really. I got rid of them then and ended up getting different ends for them, and they ended up being fine, and they worked. you know, they ended up being fine and they worked. So I kept them. Because I ordered ends for the bigger one. Because what it was is it had the single male end to the triple female end. You know, is the end that you plug into like an extension cord to you know, good to make a single end, because they make extension cords that have 3 ends wired right into one. And then they make the adapters to go from a single female end to 3 female ends. You know, it's that adapter you got to plug in. So there's that. The single male to 2 female ends. And there's 2 of them, about a foot in length a piece, roughly. And then, you know, probably about 3-4 foot section extension cord is, you know, thick enough to be, you know, for like 220, you know, to be 220. Or those weird Euro ends or whatever they are. Because it had, what it was, the 2 of the prongs looked like they're 110. So I had one vertical up and down terminal, the normal ground, then had the horizontal, you know, the side to side prong, and both the male and female ends were like that. So that's why I switched was those ends, because then I could use it as a 110 cord. So that's what I'm doing, is using it as a 110. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish my monster, get out of here, and fuck around a little while yet. So I'll see you guys in the next video.